What is going on, everyone? This is Carlo here at Magna Crypto, back again with another video. What a difference 24 hours can make in the crypto market, in the financial markets. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at how much blood has been shed in the market. We're going to try and keep an objective approach. So it is a bit of a dark video, but there is a light at the end of this tunnel, because where there is crisis, there is opportunity. So let's not waste any time and get straight into it. Let's get it. Now, before we get started, obviously everyone is feeling in the red, just like the markets. Feels like we've been getting blows in the stomach, you know, spit coming out of our mouths. And, you know, in these kind of times, you don't really want to look at the price. You don't want to look at your portfolio. You just want to kind of put that away, lock the screen. Usually you're looking at the portfolio at least 100 times per hour. But today, you're not going to even look at it once. So this is the kind of feeling you have, just deflated, defeated. But still, this is when you have to really reverse that mentality. I do really believe in the phrase, the old adage, where there is crisis, there is opportunity. You know, when a building gets demolished, of course the building is gone, but it leaves, you know, room for something new to grow. You know what I mean? So same with this, where a lot of cryptos have lost a lot of value, a lot of them now on discount. Now, if the fundamentals are good, then they're going to regain their value. So let's have a quick look at the financial markets. So just to get a kind of feel of what's happening. So the general sentiment, of course, is bearish. You know, you've got the new variant coming out, you know, convenient for Christmas. And then you've also got the financial markets paying a heavy toll because of that. There's a lot of fear in the market. If we had the fear and greed index on, it would show pretty much close to extreme fear, which in a way is good, because it was very bullish in the month of October / a bit of November. So of course that's got to reset. You can't be bullish all the time. It's got to reset and allow new capital to enter the market. So it's all bearish, talking about the negative sentiment, talking about how far down, you know, the markets can go, talking about every single stock market has lost incredible value. You've got companies going bust almost. And so this is the general sentiment. It's just all red. Everything is down. Everything is extreme fear. Again, where there is crisis, there's opportunities. This, you got to reverse the mentality and look at it in a good way. So what projects have you been looking at that you wanted to get but has run away from you, you know? Those projects that you missed the boat. For me, one of those ones was Solana, although I still think it's, you know, slightly too far gone. I want to get more projects that are a bit more smaller cap, market cap. So one particular crypto category that I really wanted to get involved in, which I missed the boat of, was the Metaverse. Now, after Facebook changed their branding, changed their company name to Meta, of course it went absolutely through the ceiling, to the moon and beyond. So that was one category that I really wanted to buy a little piece of. I missed the boat. However, there's still time, and this, as I said, this is the crisis point where there's opportunity for me. Let me get involved in the metaverse and buy a little bit, get exposure to it. Now, of course, if you buy an individual token, then there's more opportunity for upside, but I'm more interested in just getting exposure in general, and that's why this index is perfect. It's called the Metaverse Index. You just go to the website indexcoop.com and then you purchase some MVI. And so now, of course, not every single Metaverse crypto is in this basket of goods. However, it's like when you buy the S&P index instead of buying individual companies, individual shares. And Warren Buffett is a massive advocate for the indexes and mutual funds. I'm not sure about mutual funds, but definitely indexes. And so those tend to give you much better safety. In overall, you're always going to make a profit. Now, of course, the metaverse, which is in crypto, this is the Wild West, so there's no guarantee for profit, but it's the start of this universe. I think it's going to go really fast. I'd rather get some exposure. So that's one of the things for me that goes with the adage, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. So for me, I'm going to get a small bag of this, and dollar cost average. Now tomorrow it might go worse, it might go even further, Monday it might go even lower. So just going to dollar cost average into this index. The other thing you can look at, very good tip, is to go to coin market or CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, whichever you prefer, and just literally pop the 24-hour sort in descending order from top to bottom, and you can see which one is on discount the most. Now you've got Phantom, great project, ecosystem is booming, only $4 billion market cap, 27% off. You've got Theta Network, you've got Zcash, ICP, EOS, Harmony. All these great projects have shed at least 25% of the value. So this is a great opportunity to get the ones that you've always wanted, ones that you've missed the boat on, and ones you can now get on discount.
Really?
So definitely have a look at that. Look at this as an opportunity rather than a crisis. Change your mindset, mentality, and you can make this profitable. Now, quick look at some of the big cryptos. Now you've got Bitcoin. To be honest, I didn't expect it to go this low. It went as far as 42,000. I definitely did not expect, going from October when we went as high as 69, almost 70,000, to as low as 42. So that's, how much is that from the top? That's a 37% loss in the space of about 4 weeks, about a month, which is crazy. It's crazy how much a month can do in crypto. 24 hours is a lot of crypto, but a month, that's insane. So what can we see from this? We can see that there's still major levels. Now, I did mention in the previous video, the levels that we can expect support is 52, and then 49.50, and then below that we have 45. So it dipped below 45, which is a support level, and then instantly turned around. Now, of course, it can continue, but there is strong support at that level. If it goes further than that, then we've got 43,000 as support. So those are the levels to look out for support. I think if you're a trader and you want to use leverage, I wouldn't advocate leverage, but if you want to go long, short, you actually want to make trades, then these kind of levels would be good times to enter a small trade. Looking at Ethereum was actually doing pretty good until the last 24 hours. It got as high as 4,700, almost a new all-time high, and then of course blood started pouring in the streets. It's still actually at a crucial level of 3,900, so it's still at a good level compared to how much Bitcoin has shed. So Bitcoin shed about 35 to 40%, and Ethereum is down only 18%. So you can see it's holding up a lot more than Bitcoin. Now, it did dip all the way down to 3,300, but it's kept a lot of value. So a lot of the altcoins, of course, they've lost way more value. So we're not going to go into every single altcoin or even any of them. Like Polkadot is dipped below $30. We got Cardano is dipped massively. Every single, if Bitcoin loses, let's say 10, 15%, 20%, altcoins probably lose double that. So most altcoins have absolutely shed a ton of value. So as I said, use this opportunity, turn this crisis into an opportunity, and kind of get dollar cost average into the projects that you've been a big fan of, as these kind of times don't come too long. Now, there's no guarantee that it's going to turn around, but if you rewind back to, let's say, the initial outbreak back in 2020 March, right, let's have a quick look at that, just to kind of outline these opportunities don't come too often. So back in March 2020, right, the market was started to turn around a little bit, and then it went from 10,000 all the way down to 3,800, 4,000.
Yeah.
Of course, it turned around very quickly, but even then, you know, this chance never came along, and straight after that, what happened? Of course, we had a massive, gigantic rally all the way to 58,000 or 65,000. That was a good 10x from that crisis point, so bear that in mind. Of course, there's no guarantees, and never is with investing, but these opportunities don't come too long. That's what I want to stress to yourself. So that'll be it for this video. If you just want to make a video about the current climate and then give you perspective, have a look at the Metaverse Index. Now, it's still a very small market cap, but it's got potential to keep growing. The founder, I watched an interview with the founder. Great, it looks like a great guy, and is really invested in the DeFi ecosystem. And it's just great exposure. If you don't want to handpick certain cryptos, you just get exposure, and the market is still very young. So that'll be it for this video. I know you got some value from that, so see you in the next one. Peace.